All right, we are here right now at the Ill Options Podcast with the Prople. Woo!
Hello.
So, just going clockwise from Marky right here, let's just all introduce ourselves so we can get familiar with the band.
I am Marky Karloff. In the band, I performed the biscuits and the butter.
There we go.
I am Squatront Shingledecker, 3rd Shingledecker of the Crowthaw Initiative. I am here to play bass and guitar.
Oh, shit. And I'm Carrie Frankenstein and I play drums.
He's the babysitter. Yeah, I don't know.
I will sit on all of your children.
We can play a multiple choice game. You get to decide which he I'm talking about.
So, right off the bat, I noticed this new member is a cow. And I'm assuming the mask never comes off.
This is not a mask. This is my actual face.
Well,
Yeah.
my apologies. I'm assuming that cow is here to stay in final form.
Well, he might evolve. You know that every once in a while cows go into their cocoons and emerge in different forms. Do I need to pull this close to my face? Do I sound like I have a bigger dick?
Yeah,
No?
you sound pretty crispy.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right, so what have you guys been up to? It's been a while since I've seen you, so let's catch up.
We've been in the studio again many times. Last time we saw your beautiful face, we recorded the Monorail Girl EP, and you shot a music video for it.
Oh, yeah.
And these masks were noticeably absent. More on that later. But we just recorded our second full-length called Why Even Ask that I hope we brought some in the car of because I want to force feed it to you really bad.
Hey, I'll eat it up.
It's 20 songs. This was before Squatront showed up in our living room, so it's just Carrie and I. Carrie switched from bass to bass and drums on that album. It's a wild ride. It was crazy recording with two of her in the studio.
So 20 tracks. How long did that take to record?
We went in December of 2016 and said, we have no songs. Why did we just purchase studio time? And then we kept going, and eventually we had 20 songs.
20
and no
songs.
clothes. No clothes.
No clothes?
No clothes.
Lots of wieners.
There were bare feet on the floors of this studio, like crazy. I was like, this is some X-rated. I don't know how we're supposed to shoot music videos. Where do we post that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've seen bands signing up for Pornhub because Pornhub is like opening their doors in the wake of Tumblr banning porn or something. I'm trying to stay in touch.
So that's the new spot to post videos?
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, we can post Why Even Ask videos on there because everyone's barefoot in the Why Even Ask videos.
There you go. So, any live shows? What's the last show you played?
Well.
You guys do a lot, so we got a lot to go over.
The very last show we played, our friend here actually traveled through time to witness the birth of Christ himself, so he wasn't able to make it to the show. Now, that's not what I would imagine how time travel would work, but he said he couldn't make it because he was witnessing the birth of Christ, so, like, happy Christmas.
Can we go over that time travel? Like how...
It is hard to explain time travel. It is more a wibbly-wobbly ball of things. When you time travel, you are taking time and putting it inside your asshole, and you must learn how to regurgitate it from your rectum. I am from 30 minutes into the future. I have seen the ending days of man. I am the future. I am here to tell you all. The end is coming. The Prople are the singers of the future.
Now, when do we get to see this future? I feel like you're being kind of selfish here, not letting us touch anything.
Did you just say that mankind ends in the next 30 minutes?
There's always another 30 minutes.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, okay.
I'm always 30 minutes into the future.
Okay.
So even right now?
Nervous.
I have 30 minutes inside my asshole as we speak.
Now, when, say 29 minutes from now, will you have 1 minute? And you don't explain these things. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but you don't tell us about stuff. Are you going to have 1 minute in your asshole in 29 minutes and then it'll restore? Or, like, restores every second?
It depends on how many beans I've eaten the night before.
Okay. Alright. I'm starting to grasp things.
So you play guitar.
That is correct.
When did you learn to play that awesome instrument?
The guitar is the great national instrument of the Bovine Ungulate Collective. We have been practicing the guitar in our holy churches for generations. I personally learned the guitar when I was a young bull. I personally have been playing for over 15 of what you humans call years. However, I think that it is a phenomenal instrument to bring in the destruction of man.
And I feel like I have to agree. There are a lot of different sounds that could come out great, beautiful, or sad, sorry, and painful to listen to.
Your screams sound good in G sharp.
And that does happen. I don't know if discomfort or arousal are the right words to describe when that happens, but he plays some stuff.
So on the next album, we'll definitely hear some guitar.
It sounds like the 80s, the 3080s, had a baby with the 1980s, and I went and ate that child and ground it through a machine.
That's really accurate.
Yeah, we've started to record things we're not supposed to, and he does appear. It's starting to get a bit complicated to get him away from the grinder or the grind or the future. It's hard recording in a studio when somebody is sitting there in 30 minutes and they're like, dude, that take sucked. Sorry, friend, I haven't recorded it yet. And he just says that it sucks and doesn't give any context, doesn't give any pointers. He's kind of a pain. But he treats us nice. We have tasted human meat.
It is called tough love for a reason. It is as tough as a child that has been barbecued over 350 hours.
And I do know that it is that tough, because that is a tough texture to gulp down.
How do you guys get any work done?
Time travel.
All right, so Carrie, how long have you been hitting that bass?
Oh gosh. I started playing bass in May of 2016.
Now, this was when we were actually a Led Zeppelin cover band, so like we got introduced that way.
Yeah. And then once we took over the realm of being a Kiss cover band, I started playing drums, and that's when we went to the future. I don't know. He showed up somehow.
Foggy. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
there was a lot of fog. So then I started playing drums, and I've done that for maybe a year. I don't know.
Were you guys really a Kiss cover band?
Yeah. We're going on tour this summer.
You guys wear the makeup?
Oh yeah. It's sometimes hard to fit it on because these eye holes are a lot bigger than the eye hole. Like Paul Stanley has big eyes, but
So,
this is extreme.
Top 3 Kiss songs that you cover.
I swear to you, on my life, I'm not joking when I say this. We are working on a cover of Love Gun with Carrie on vocals.
There we go.
That's a true story. I'm sorry.
We're in new chapters of the Prople now, huh?
Oh yeah.
Or this is old. This is old news?
This is.
I've never known about this, so.
It depends on who you ask. He says it's old.
He's from the future, so.
Everything is old when it is new. Everything new is old.
No, this is a coffee Slurpee, and it's horrible. It is atrocious.
You can't stop.
I can't stop. I love it. I can identify that it's atrocious.
So here at Ill Options, we love video games. Now, I noticed that you guys actually made a video game. You want to talk about that?
Well, yeah, we told everyone it was coming this month in 2017. We said January is the month that Prople Eat a Dick the game will be released. And we did mean it. We did mean January, because it's coming this January.
It never stops coming!
We said this month, and it was January when we said that, and this month that we're currently in is January, so I would be on the lookout.
About the drop?
About the drop. It's
How do you get a hold of this game?
theprople.com. Now, I do a pretty terrible job updating that. And we're too poor to pay anyone to do it for us, and we don't want to take any of his suggestions on what we should do to make people have our website a little bit more functional. But we're working on adding Prople or Us into our website.
There you go.
In the wake of our sad loss of Toys R Us. And
oh yeah, R.I.P. How you feel about that?
Miserable. I'm a little bit sad that that's not going to be on the Prople Eat a Dick will not be on shelves at Toys R Us.
No.
Confirmed. They told us that they'd put it out. We talked to Jeff. He was like, it sounds like a good job. I eat dicks all the time. So
It's going to go right next to the Teletubbies.
Yeah. Then all the Teletubbies got bought out, so they were like, you can't put this here because there are no Teletubbies. It's so in the game, you play as me.
Okay.
And you miss your monorail. You go up to your monorail a little bit too late. You're trying to go home through a monorail. And they say, eat a dick, kid, when you go up to their door. So you're like, well, if that's going to get me home. So then dicks start falling from the sky. And I did the voice acting and everything for this game. Dicks fall from the sky, and I look up and I go, gulp, gulp. And you have to avoid different dicks will give you different amounts of points. So there are cum drops that will give you 5 points. You have to get so many dicks in 1 minute. There are dicks that will give you 1 point. There's you have to avoid the zombie dicks because there are green dicks that'll make you lose 10 points.
Just like a good life lesson.
Yeah,
Avoid the green dicks.
probably shouldn't have any green dicks.
Did you code the game? Like, how did it get made?
I made it.
You made it?
I did not code it because I used a program of a name that I cannot remember to save my life to bypass the coding. Basically, it's very accessible. I wish I could remember it because I want everyone else to make a game too.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
No,
I'll be on the lookout. I'll play it.
Please
I'll
do.
eat some dicks.
We have a couple people who have tested it. Fans of retro video games. My dad tested it. He is the
Can we do an in-depth review?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Exclusive?
Please.
How does Big H feel about it?
Yeah, he used to have the high score. A friend of ours called Will Clark dethroned him by over 100 dicks. But Big H you're supposed to get 100 dicks in a minute? And Big H got like pretty close to 200, but I believe Will Clark was like in the 300. So shout out to him. Good job with the dick eating.
So someone's asking, what do you guys think about Scott Aukerman?
You know, I love Rick Scott. I think he's great. I'm sad to see him move into a different position.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Rest in peace.
Prople. Speaking of Big H, I'm wondering, I saw the trailer, and I was excited, but where's the movie at?
On DVD. Best Buy told us that they won't carry it, but I'll bring you a DVD next time.
Is it done? Is it finished?
It's finished.
No way.
I swear, we've got a DVD. It's terrible.
I want to see it.
It's terribly incredible.
Next year, it will win the Kids' Choice Award on Nickelodeon.
There we go. That's a big honor.
There are things that you just kind of have to let happen, my friend. You have to. Now I'm not going to be able to enjoy the moment. I feel like I'm going to botch it.
Spoiler alert!
So what was your favorite track to play live as the Prople? What gets the people going? What gets you going?
I don't really care what other people want to hear, but
That's the spirit.
but my favorite to play. Help me out with our title here. I'm just gonna call it Apes right now, but I'm gonna mix it up.
The song is from Why Even Ask. It's called Rise of the Dawn of the War for the Planet of the Apes, and it's about the Planet of the Apes reboots.
I just wanted to get those in the right order.
Thank you. I
Now,
appreciate
for someone who hasn't seen the reboots, would you say, is it worth the time invested?
Prople are on the soundtrack, so
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean,
Do they just pay you to say that, or is it
well,
real deal?
we actually get paid by the apes, not the filmmakers. So
Oh, yeah, okay.
so our opinions are a little bit more biased, but I still like it.
Yeah. I'll have to go check that out.
And Darth Vader is actually Luke's dad. You find out in Dawn.
Is that spoiler?
Spoiler alert!
There we go.
Sorry. But I was just so excited. So not everyone has seen it. You just said, I'm so sorry, dude. You just said you hadn't seen it. I am sorry.
Yeah, spoiler. Well, anyway, what is your favorite song to play? Or is it the same one?
Oh, you know my favorite song. We were on the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack back in 2004. And we can't stop playing Superhero.
Yeah.
It just takes you to a different place when you play Superhero.
Yeah.
And the audience as well, really.
Did you guys originally make that and then Nickelback covered it? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it
Fucking
went,
ripped
right?
us off.
Yeah. That's not cool of Nickelback.
Well, that's actually where they got their name, too, is because we used to be called Nickelback, like 2 words, and that's how they put us on the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. And then along comes a band that's totally ripping us off. That's Nickelback, 1 word, so everyone just gets confused, and that's why we're kind of out of the limelight now.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a great song, though.
Thank you.
Great movie, too.
Comes
So,
from a deep
know.
place in my heart.
So what's your favorite song? What we got going on?
There are many wonderful songs that the Prople do. However, the greatest is the song about one of my distant relatives called Uncle Bob.
There you go.
Can we elaborate on what Uncle Bob's about a little bit for a second?
Yeah, let's go.
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man?
Turbo Man.
From Jingle All the Way?
Yeah. Not many people write songs about Jingle All the Way, but we're really unique and cool.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Put that cookie down, now!
Can I talk about my favorite song? Now, I don't know if you guys play this anymore.
Oh man, you're about to step on some fucking golf cart and tires.
But I'm a fan of the Jumbo Shrimp,
Oh, fuck.
and I'm never gonna let it go. And you guys always have to play it when I'm around.
Oh, we'll do that. I don't think it's authorized, but I don't think anyone's gonna tell us not to.
If you can just make the song about Jumbo Shrimp, no other context.
Yeah.
Just yeah,
Whatever
it was before, it doesn't matter. It's about Jumbo Shrimp.
That is the spirit. That is the way that we need to move in the direction.
That's what I like.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about why we don't play Jumbo Shrimp as much. something golf carts, cocaine.
So recently, there's been a little Prople that sprouted out.
Oh man.
You guys want to talk about that?
Well, one time I rubbed Carrie's feet, and it happened. It was a magical thing that took place, and now there's somebody roaming around the world with this face.
Almost a year ago.
That's wild.
She is the seed that will sit on the throne that drowns the men in flames.
And I believe it, because she tries. We'll be at home. No comment on whether we're wearing our masks when this takes place. And she'll just grab things and strangle them with all of her might. It's horrifying. Like, she'll grab things and squeeze them so hard that her whole body will turn red and she'll start shaking and she'll let out a blood-curdling scream. I'm not even joking. It's terrifying. I don't know what normal kids do, but the spawn of the Prople has got something wicked floating around in her system.
Has she experienced the Prople live yet?
Yeah. Many
Yes?
times.
There we go.
At least 3 times. We give her headphones, nice noise-canceling headphones so it can calm her down.
So she doesn't actually have to hear us.
Yeah. I need to wear those at our shows.
She kind of heard us for a long time, though.
Yeah.
Back then, I was still playing bass, so it was up against her for quite some time.
Now if she hears bass, she'll stop crying. So sometimes
It's
she'll
the
have
power of the Prople.
green poop running down her leg, and she'll hear bass, and she's like, "Oh, what green poop?" Man, babies are crazy, and I can't believe that she's already in 4th grade.
Yeah,
Like,
they
time
grew up so
flies.
fast.
Yeah, right.
You have any kids?
I have many children, but I cannot speak of them, for they are not born yet.
Okay.
Are you giving birth in 30 minutes? I still don't understand how this 30-minute thing
He
works.
does not say a damn word to us about the time travel, and he won't let us come along. And it's starting to hurt my feelings a little bit.
I cannot time slide with people unless they are inside my rectum.
I can arrange that. You don't... Oh, my God. Whatever, Dad.
You will see. You will all see. Until then, you must listen to the Prople.
I'll try my best, but... Gosh.
Oh, we have a segment on the show where we talk about my favorite film of all time, The Titanic, the 11 Academy Award-winning film by James Cameron. Now, if we can all just say 1 through 10, how do you feel about Titanic? Now, of course, this is the classic VHS cassette.
I had that same thing, and you had to switch the VHS disc halfway through, and it was a real big pain.
It
But
was.
It was totally worth it.
They make you work for it.
I watched the DVD. I'm
yeah?
a youngin'.
Well, if you could rate Titanic 1 through 10, 10 being Jack Dawson, 11 being the
Cal.
iceberg. Cal?
I would say number 12.
Number 12,
12, which is Cal.
Cal. Okay.
He's
Oh, they said cow.
no, C-A-L. Cal
Cal,
is
the bad guy.
everyone's favorite character. He's kind of hot. He looks like he's got one of these. If you know what I mean.
I have personally eaten Leonardo DiCaprio. I am a large fan of Titanic.
There we go. And 1 through 10 on you?
3.
3?
3.
Not a big fan?
No, I love it.
That's not nice.
I just like the number 3 a lot.
I would also rate it a 3.
You know, 3, it's funny that you say that. Cal from Titanic actually has 3 penises.
But you're
And,
going to go with 3 letters. in
He
his
has
name, but-
at least 3 fingers on each hand. He also has 5 letters in his name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's C-A-U-G-H-L-H. 5 letters.
Shout out Titanic. Shout out Jack Dawson.
The hero we deserve.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think Kate Winslet is barefoot in that movie at some point.
She is.
He's definitely barefoot.
It's not very.
Will the
fun.
Prople ever do a song inspired by Jack Dawson or Titanic in general?
We must now.
I
We
mean,
have to.
In about 10 years, there will be a song called Titanic 2, The Squeakquel.
I'm not gonna dare disagree with that because I'm liking the way that sounds.
You don't know yet, but you've written it already.
Oh, shit.
I like the sound of this.
The squeakquel. Here we go.
Is it too soon?
It is never too soon. It's not soon enough.
There we go. That's the spirit.
10 years is a long time. Like, now that we have the heads up, can, like, you give me the lyrics? Or
Spoiler alert!
Oh, fuck. I mean, oh, crap.
Prople. So what you guys got going on? You got a comic book out?
Oh, yeah. We're working on putting the next issue of the comic out. It's a 3-part series. By summer of 2017, we should have part 2 out.
Of 2017?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then probably before 2017 wraps up, we should have the whole trilogy concluded. I think people are going to have some things to say about it. There's a lot of subtext. There's almost as much subtext as there are wieners.
There are a lot of wieners.
There's never enough wieners, though, right?
No.
There is an appropriate amount of wieners. There are not enough buns.
That's true, and buns are a little bit easier to draw. There are buns on that keychain up there. It's a hamburger.
That's true.
And I'm just doing all the things myself, so I'm going to be really proud when it gets done. I'm proud of how short of a time it takes to illustrate the whole comic, and then Carrie and I color it together. But yeah, summer 2017, here we go.
Would you ever think about putting that into a animated short or a short in general, live action?
There's a separate series that takes place in the same universe that we have filmed the pilot episode of that hasn't been released.
Oh.
It's a live action series. I was trying to have different filmmakers come in and write little in-universe stories, and I can approve them, of course, Carrie and I. Not him, because he wants it to be brutal and death metal. He doesn't actually request death metal. That was a brutal joke. But have different directors come in and give their little influence and interpretations of the universe. And when I announced this to all of my filmmaking friends, they were like, "Oh man, that sounds cool," instead of, "Oh man, that sounds cool. I'd like to do a story." So I was like really sad, so I kind of gave up and never finished editing the pilot.
So hey, any of you director friends out there in the world, come be a part.
That's not... Hey, look, that's a good offer.
I'm not into that stuff.
Would you accept porn directors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any in-universe stories. Whatever story you have to tell. If it's about the conception of Carrie or I, or if it's about the conception of Squatron's mini children, I don't mind, and so long as it fits a little bit into the universe.
Whoa, dude, that sounds really cool. I would love to do that.
Episode 2 starts filming tomorrow.
Perfect.
There it is. We set it down. Keytar. I want to see this Keytar in action.
The Keytar is available for all birthday parties and exorcisms.
You play birthday parties?
We want to play birthday parties and exorcisms. We've been trying. Nobody takes us up on it.
Nobody has birthdays anymore.
It's weird how everyone's been the same age since the Prople started, because that's gotta be it, because who wouldn't want us to play a birthday party?
No, we didn't. We played a birthday party.
Did we?
Mine.
Who are you? What?
Spoiler alert!
Would you guys play weddings?
Yes.
There you go.
We also play funerals and baptisms.
That's where the money is. The baptisms.
And circumcisions.
There we go.
Didn't we play a bar mitzvah?
Yeah.
We played at a bar.
It was a quinceanera.
Can you spell that?
No.
Okay. Is that Buzz Lightyear behind the door? I'm sorry to keep commenting on things that people can't see. I'm just so enamored by this place.
There's a lot going on in this room.
We're really
I just
big
keep
deals.
looking into Marvin's eyes. That's all I can do over there.
Tim Allen's eyes.
Yes.
When are we gonna start playing Spider-Man on PS1 while we're here?
Is Spider-Man in that?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know. I don't know if that is there.
Oh my gosh.
All right, favorite video game right now.
I'm a Spider-Man PS1 girl. I love it.
That's what you're going with, Spider-Man?
I think so. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Spider-Man. There's actually you can play in the bombastic Bagman suit, and in that, Spider-Man's actually barefoot through the whole game.
Really?
Crazy. Like,
He's barefoot in the new one too.
Oh yeah, because he has the underwear costume.
You can play as him in his underwear.
Yeah, so you can do photo mode in the PS4 version and zoom into his toenails or like his soles, and if you're
he has
alone.
detailed toenails.
He has detailed toenails. Like I can tell you that Peter Parker has long toes.
There we go.
He has bulge. he does.
Decent size.
It's good size.
There you go.
He's got you can not really see the butt cheeks under because they're like actual like tidy whitey style briefs. Like they don't have pant legs like boxers, so it's you can see a little bit of his butt, but not much.
Wait, how old is Peter Parker?
In this game, he's like 27.
Okay, good. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
I was a little worried for a
now
second.
the scenes that I saw from we were recently on the set of Spider-Man: Far From Home, and the scenes between Jake Gyllenhaal and Tom Holland, I think it's a weird romance. I know Tom Holland is of age, but the character Peter Parker is still in high school in that movie, and I don't want to see Jake Gyllenhaal putting his tongue down his throat. So I don't know if I agree with the direction that they're moving in with that movie, but I'm grateful that they welcomed us to the set.
Are you guys in the movie?
We're not allowed to say. You know how strict those Marvel contracts can
Yeah,
get.
that's true. I'm hoping to hear you guys on the soundtrack at least, though.
Well, we make the cameo in every Marvel movie.
Oh, you guys are the old guy collectively, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
We all stand on each other's shoulders to do that.
That's cool.
It's actually her mustache.
Together we are Stan Lee.
I like that.
Let our powers combine.
Excelsior!
Oh man.
Too soon?
Enough said.
What'd you eat for breakfast, man? You're asking all these questions, but I want to know about you. It's been a while. Did you eat any breakfast this morning?
I had a bagel.
Okay. This is my breakfast, so I'm sorry that I'm talking a lot. I wish they would interrupt me. This is a lot, because I'm so excited to see you.
Yeah, you came all the way over here. You guys are from Tampa, right?
I'm undressing you with my mind.
Do you live next to Dinosaur World?
We're like 15 minutes from it.
You guys go there ever?
No.
I want to go. We're not allowed to talk about that, I think. But we want to. We just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, I want to go too.
I don't know if they let superstars in, so I think that's why.
You should film like a music video there. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, let's
get
do
it
it.
going.
I'm into it. We covered the Jurassic Park theme in the style of Aerosmith.
There you go.
So like
that's perfect.
that would work.
Is that off the new one or is that?
It's upcoming. We've went into the studio to record a handful of covers recently. So I think we're doing a cover EP, a cover album. I don't know. It's just what's coming together. We recorded.
I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, we recorded a cover of the theme song to Dragon Ball Super. We recorded a Queen cover. That's the first song that Mr. Shingledecker does guest vocals on. Not guest vocals. Like we're hoping the next album's all three of us. Like the band that we're trying to emulate, Kiss.
Yeah.
There are 3 members in Kiss, and they all sing.
That's the way to do it.
We're a perfect fit.
There's Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Paul Stanley's chest hair.
There it is.
And Stan Lee.
And Stan Lee.
Paul Stan Lee.
Excelsior! Hallelujah!
Enough said.
So, are you guys all about saving the animals?
Yes. Yes.
When did that start?
I stopped eating meat a few years ago because I saw a cute cow and I was like, fuck that. And it hurts my, I don't judge people for eating meat, but I was like, fuck that, that's not for me. And then he showed up before my bed that very night and was like, you better not fuck me. Like, that needs to not be a threat because we don't want human dicks. I'm like, well, listen, dude, I'm not all human. And he fucking put his hoof on my thigh. I was in my boxers at the time, and it started a friendship.
There we
so
go.
now I don't want to go back because I don't want to, but he also tells me that I'm not allowed.
Yeah. Animals are just pretty much better than people.
Yeah.
So.
I disagree. Humans are much better when served with a fine wine. I am exclusively a humanitarian. I only eat human.
Okay.
I do eat some meat, and I've tried it when he cooks.
Well, I eat plenty of cheeseburgers, so, I hope that hurts.
Have you?
Wait until you see what we do with hamburgers when we take over.
Have you
You will
ever?
be surprised and delicious.
Have you ever lifted up somebody's testicles and while they opened up their thighs and actually smelled their cheeseburgers?
No.
Oh,
Is that something that needs to be done?
Only
You
at
recommend?
Crystal Burger.
Yeah.
if you have a Crystal near you, I think it needs to be done.
A Crystal Burger?
Yeah,
There's none near us, but
it's worth the travel to smell somebody's cheeseburgers.
I'll have to do that.
You have to. They have to have a decent amount of sweat.
Isn't that the same thing as White Castle?
Crystal.
Human
Yeah.
sweat? Yes.
They put their fucking little things on little buns. The buns are like this. One time, a friend of ours brought Crystal. He was coming to a work party, and I was like, "Is he talking about meth?" And when he showed up with all those burgers, I wished he had been talking about meth.
So let's talk about the Prople some more. Let's dive deep.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little bit sad that we stopped at Marky with this video game question.
Oh wait, what do you want to?
Okay, well, what's your
No.
favorite video game?
I just wanted to share with the world
Oh.
about my favorite video game.
Here we go. Spider-Man, PS1.
No. Shrek Super Party.
There we go.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry.
No, I want to hear more. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. Let's
You
go.
can play as Lord Farquaad
True.
Oh, fuck. Now we're
or
talking.
Donkey.
Now, that game has a big head mode, cheat code, I believe.
I think they're just permanently in big head mode.
But like you can enter in a cheat code to make the dick heads grow bigger than their
Oh,
actual
sorry.
heads.
Their feet are pretty big.
Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Okay.
I never cheated on a video game.
It's not cheating.
It's
It's
a cheat code.
exploring your sexual orientation.
It's fine.
It's
Ew,
not
bro.
gay if it's cheating.
What's your favorite? Do you play video games 30 minutes from now? Still don't understand what that means?
Unfortunately, there is only one video game that still exists after the Ungulate Collective takes over. That's Custer's Revenge on the Atari 2600.
Custard's Revenge.
Fuck.
You play as Lord Fuckwad.
Oh man. Did I tell you guys my brother called me a chump?
Spoiler alert.
Oh fuck.
You are a chump.
I am.
How was your Christmas?
Oh man.
That was pretty good. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the holidays,
Oh yeah.
I mean, your
We-
Kwanzaa. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
We
to
It's alright. I wasn't going to correct you. It was...
I made action figures. I made a Funko Pop figure of Robot Ellen, like the animatronic Ellen DeGeneres from the Universe of Energy ride.
Shout out to Epcot.
Yeah, right. When I was making this, I figured because her mouth is perpetually open on that now really decomposing animatronic, and I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to burn a hole in the head of this pop figure to make the hole for the mouth. And pop figures don't burn.
No?
No, like, her nose got a little bit charred, but I ended up like, having to stab it repeatedly, like, and I'm scared of fire, so I was like trying really hard, like, I'm proud of myself, but holy heck.
So if your house ever burns down, just be comforted by the fact that all of your pop figures will just be fine.
Your Beanie Babies are probably fucked.
Yeah.
So
God,
pop is the way to go.
People said those were going to be worth money.
In the not too distant future, all homes are insulated with pop action figures.
Smart.
It keeps the warm air in.
There we go. At least they have a use, right?
Yeah.
At last.
The Prople ones are coming out in October.
Are you making multiple?
Oh, I'm not. Funko is.
Oh, okay. That's good. With all three of you?
We are unofficially licensed.
But none of us have our driver's license. He teleported us here.
That's nice.
I have my learner's permit.
I have a Hulk Hogan stuffed animal.
I have a burner's permit.
He works, do you work at a crematorium?
No, I work at a slaughterhouse.
I work at a creamery.
I like cream.
Yeah. Right. I used to put half and half in my cereal because my parents wouldn't put much milk in the house, but they loved to drink coffee, and it wasn't bad.
No? Would you still do it?
I don't know. I have stomach problems
Did you
now.
poop your pants every day?
No, but now that I'm 72 or 73.
73.
I'm getting up there, so I don't know how well they would treat my stomach nowadays.
Yeah.
We were talking about green poop running down people's legs, and
Whoa. What type of cereal were you eating, though? Very important.
Frosted Flakes, and it was weird. It gave you the impression that the Frosted Flakes were even sweeter than they already were. Like, something about how the cream mixed in with the cereal was... I'm not even kidding. Like, it was nice, but I don't want to fucking shit my pants really bad.
I don't know that Frosted Flakes need to be sweeter.
Well, you never know.
Do you eat cereal 30 minutes from now?
In the future, all cereal is made out of human skin flakes.
Man.
Really gross.
Only the tastiest of psoriasis is put into all processed types of frosted flakes.
What about fingernails?
Fingernails are only used in corn chips as they are currently used today.
I eat toenails. I have eaten live toenails. Live toenails, like right off of a live person, and they crawled into my mouth.
Is it good?
Flavorless, but it's like a hobby. Like, you have stress balls. I have toenails.
Heard they're good on fiber, so I mean, it's not bad.
It's like rice cakes.
Yeah. Rice
One
cakes.
time, our old drummer told me that my stomach was going to hurt because I kept eating toenails, and yeah, he said that my stomach was going to hurt, and that he knew because when he eats his toenails that it makes his stomach hurt. True story.
Jumbo shrimp?
Jumbo shrimp. Another time he approached me. He's like, dude, I found out why you're not supposed to jerk off with mint conditioner. Or I'm sorry, mint shampoo. I was like, why were you jerking off with shampoo? I said conditioner because, like, that's reasonable, but he's like, oh, it went up my pee hole and burned like a motherfucker. I'm like, let's not jerk off with mint shampoo here in the studio, please.
No, never.
Only masturbate with honey. It is delicious.
I was super sick at the turn of this holiday break from elementary school that I'm in, and I was downing a lot of honey, and I put some on my wiener and tried it. Then it was sticky. It was good.
It rubs the honey on the skin, or else it gets the lotion again.
It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Have you ever?
With honey, no.
Okay. Fuck.
I'll have to try that.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just one of those things. Like,
Hey,
I feel like I'm awakened.
A little bit of spit, do you?
Yeah. See, I just have.
I enjoy you spit roasted, yes.
I'm so poorly circumcised that I just like kind of pull the skin over my wiener, so like I just grab the neck really tight and go like this, and like it's weird. Half my dick's gray.
With the honey?
Well, no. When I use lubrication like honey or chili,
Chili?
I use chili. Now that one's a pretty normal one. I've bet a few people who use chili.
Isn't it spicy? Like, does that hurt?
Well, it has a little bit of a kick.
That's what we like, yes.
It's nice. Yeah, when you're lubricated, you don't have to use your poor extra leftover foreskin.
That's good.
I also recommend trying pudding.
Any flavor, any type that you recommend?
I personally prefer tapioca. I like the texture.
It's just my favorite to eat. Normal people eat pudding.
Pudding is actually not even real. You guys are letting the joke fly over everyone's head. Pudding is something that in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, Majin Buu steals from the god of destruction, Lord Beerus.
Steals the pudding?
Yeah, he steals pudding, so that's like where the people talk about pudding, but it's not actually real.
You can also feed Majin Buu's kids pudding.
Are you debunking Snack Pack?
I'm Dean Moore bunking Snack Pack.
There we go. Dean Moore. Hey, did that album ever come out?
No, I'm getting really upset. I was thinking about the other day. Every year around the holiday season, I'm like trying to think of gifts, and that one crosses my head, and I'm like, not everyone submitted their covers. Some people died before they got to finish their covers. I was like, what are you doing, dude?
Hey, I heard the Richard Splash and Short Shorts one, and I was like,
oh fuck,
man.
Deanie Houdini.
That's it.
Oh. What a powerful figure.
Do we get to sing? Like, do we get to perform live?
You can.
Okay.
There's no rules here. What you got for us?
Will you help me out? You guys help me out.
All right.
We're gonna premiere an a cappella version of a new song from the album that we haven't started recording yet. It's aside from the cover EP. This is one that we wrote. Our Father, who art in heaven, holy is your name.
Boom, 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 boom.
Our Father,
Boom, boom.
who art in heaven,
Boom, boom.
holy is your name.
Boom, 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 boom.
Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory.
Boom, boom,
For
boom.
thine is the kingdom,
Boom, boom,
power, and the glory.
Boom, boom,
For
boom.
thine is the kingdom,
Boom,
the
boom.
power, and the glory. Holy is your name.
Boom, boom, boom.
Holy is your name.
Boom, boom, boom.
Holy is your name.
Boom, boom, boom.
Amen.
Wow.
Thank you. I get nervous about singing in public, but I started singing in Winn-Dixie and Sweet Bay and other places like that, so it got me used to singing in publics.
So what was that song about?
The Lord.
Jerry only.
Yeah, that song's actually called Jerry Only, and that's from our new album, Rock and Roll Over.
Rock and roller coaster.
Toys in the attic, bro.
Is that so? You have 2 albums coming out?
We have...
You have more than that.
We have as many until our producer just permanently kicks us out. As
Yeah,
possible.
shout out to Arthur McBarfson for, this is no different than what he has to deal with when he's trying to make us sound good.
Thanks, Dad!
You are the hero we deserve. You are better than Jack Dawson.
Master Sound
Dude,
Tampa.
that's-
Too soon.
Master Sound Tampa, it's the studio we've been recording at. We're very loyal to them. We go in, Arthur McBarfson, our main man, he's usually wearing these, he used to be barefoot a lot, but nowadays he wears these slippers that are like insulated with fuzz, cargo shorts, usually a backwards hat, and some kind of metal shirt. And he is like, hey guys, and we're like, let's fuck. And he's like, oh, it's gonna be one of those days. And then we fuck.
There we go.
But then music comes out of it. So I'm content. But no, those guys are very lovely. I wanna talk about them for a moment.
They make us sound really good.
They have a live room in their newest location with real drums, and on the curtains, like they're the old curtains from the State Theater, but on them is a giant canvas painting of Cal from Titanic.
Oh.
So like I'm all for it.
Is that real?
I swear. Every time I eat Kraft mac and cheese at Master Sound, I sit on the drum riser and stare into Cal, and it makes me feel elegant. It makes me feel like I'm walking down the grand staircase and trapping someone in a loveless marriage.
How do you feel about Cal playing the KFC guy?
Is that actually something that's happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I've seen...
He's like all in gold.
Dude.
Like he's just the gold guy.
I have seen Reba McEntire
Yep.
and George Costanza. Not Jason Alexander, George Costanza.
Yep.
I have not seen Cal. Holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta look that up.
I'll do that later in a more private situation.
Yeah, you're gonna want to be going for that one.
I'll grab the
Make
honey.
sure to bring the honey.
Yeah.
You might want the honey and the chili.
Fuck. You're vouching for this commercial hard.
Yeah, it's
Is it a commercial or feature-length KFC film?
That's a commercial.
Okay.
The film doesn't come out until 2025.
See, sometimes the heads-ups are nice. Because now I know not to jerk off even once before 2025.
Save it all.
Yeah.
You must keep jerking off. It keeps your skin moist and flavorful.
Okay.
All of you, everyone must keep masturbating.
There we go. A little PSA.
Public display of affection.
Yes. Yes.
I said P twice because PP. You guys ever play football?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, one time we played Cards of Humanity. Marky's favorite card that he ever got was doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
PP body.
He will be doing this for the next 30 minutes.
30 minutes of being, I still don't get it.
Oh, are these timed? Like, am I blowing up some time, or do we have a couple hours? Here we go.
Yeah, we have the rest of the week, so.
Oh fuck. So, we're we're working on a board game.
Uh-oh.
No shit. We're working on a board game, the Prople Clan Dandy. It's not out yet. We've drawn the rough sketches, but it will be a real official board game. It's a parody of Candyland.
There we go.
And by parody, I mean we're looking at the actual Candyland map and straight lifting the exact pieces and map. So it is
fine.
Candyland, like,
But we're putting
retextured.
our
Purple
all
edition.
over it.
Yeah, so there'll be like there'll be a Walmart, because we have a song on our new album about Walmart.
There we go.
There'll be a Master Sound Tampa. There's a Fruit Cellar. There's
Cellar.
all kinds of stuff. There's Nana's Nut House.
So much good stuff.
Yeah, I like Nana's Nut House.
Does the poop mean they don't like it?
No, that's cheese. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, cheese?
Yeah, in our
Oh.
chat, we like to put cheese in the chat. We feed off the cheese.
I like it. I can't see. I thought it was poop. I was a little sad.
Oh, I didn't even know we could see what everyone was saying. Hello. I'm reading everything. Someone, Mr. James Garrity 16 says, "Go get a Prople life."
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What's that about?
I think he was advocating our beverage that has been temporarily discontinued, Prople Shitness Water.
Uh-oh. What's the reviews on that?
We played a show in Panama City one time, and there were a few pop punk guys. They sounded really good. Sounded like Green Day. Like, fucking could have fooled me. Like, you guys look put together, but like, we drove about 6 hours to get there, and they drove like a half hour. And I think they thought we were trying to like drug them because we're like, "Oh, you guys want some free shitness water, dude?" It's delicious. It's non-alcoholic. Nothing wrong with it. But it does look sketchy. And at that moment, I was like, we should not print this anymore because it looks sketchy. So blame the pop punk guys. Yes, it is coming back, and it'll be in a glass bottle.
Is it flavored or just?
It is flavored.
Okay.
It's got like a tropical flavor.
Nice.
It's good. It's sweet. It's sugar-free.
Yeah.
Which blows my mind because most sugar-free things have an aftertaste. This does not. This tastes like French fries,
French
but
fries.
tropical French fries. Like if you put like the sweet salsa over French fries.
Yeah.
That's what the Prople Shitness Water tastes like.
All right. You didn't bring any of them?
No, I'm sorry. Next time.
Out of stock.
Yeah, we gotta take notes for what's gonna happen next time.
So what else do you have going on? Like what? You create a lot of things.
And I'm sorry.
No, what else is there? Because I know there's more. There's gotta be more.
I don't know. There's so much garbage going on and none of it's gonna get finished.
It's all coming soon to a theater near you.
We're working on well, you guys knew that we were playing the reunion shows that started with the Riot Fest show in 2016, but right now, in between all the reunion shows, we're trying to keep it special, where I'm working on a movie based on my comic series, Verotic. Oh, fuck. How long have we been here?
The entire time.
But yeah. We've got some festival shows coming up.
Nice.
With my old band, the Misfits.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing any shows around here? Any local shows?
What's a show?
It's a live performance.
Is that
Huh?
something from the future?
There are a number of performances. They are all available on the Prople Facebook page.
I said, what is it?
You will see.
Okay.
You'll all see.
He never tells us anything.
Worst babysitter ever.
You'll see your child soon enough.
He feeds us well.
That's true.
That's all you can ask for, really.
I think I've kind of officially mastered the art of shoving this straw into the right hole.
I want to master being able to drink this. But I don't think that would end very well.
I want to masturbate.
You're so immature.
Your mother.
Do you even have a mom?
It's hard to explain.
I used to make fun of my grandpa for being super old, and one of the times I was like, one of my jokes is, "Grandpa, do you have a mother? Or did you ever even have a mother?" He's like, "Sure, I had a mother." And then he fucking died. I was like, what the fuck? That is an extreme reaction to that question. Like, what are you up to here, dude? It was not soft on my heart that he just up and left the dimension.
Disappeared?
Yeah, like I watched him go underground, and I was like, that's quite an extreme reaction. or a few years after I asked him that question, but before he died, I gave him a coin that I bought at a school, like the school shop that you have on Fridays. You collect the school dollars. And I gave him a coin that said best grandpa ever while he was like in hospice. And he must not have liked that very much. But he was cool.
That's good.
Yeah. People and their extreme reactions. I was working on a script long ago, many years ago at this point, of the Prople and Jesus versus zombies. And it was going to be like a 15 minute short of, speaking of the shitness water, the Prople shitness water ends up getting out, and it turns out we didn't realize there were infectious chemicals in it. So the world got infected. And Jesus Christ comes down to fucking fuck us up. Like, what did you just do? Like, why did you do this? And we fight with lightsabers until we realize we should probably just get rid of all the zombies so we can restart the world and fix this. So then it's the Prople and Jesus, like, we're on one side and he's got his back to us just fucking fighting zombies. And the dude who was supposed to play Jesus fucking died too.
Oh.
Like, there are other ways to get out of doing a movie. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't know. And now, like, I don't... he won't let me... he won't answer my calls, so I can't ask him if, like, maybe we should replace him. Like, get a different actor to fit the role. So, like, no Prople and Jesus versus zombies, I guess. I'm hurt a little bit.
That's alright. You can get Dakota Brooks, right?
Maybe. It depends on the length of his beard at the time.
We just had him on the podcast last, and he was saying that one of his favorite local bands would be the Prople.
What?
A little shout out there.
Fuck. I haven't watched that episode yet. I feel bad. I just saw the picture of him in his VHS hat.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was wondering, and here's my little shout out to Yatavio and the New American Strangers. I hope he watches this at some point, because I need to know, but I don't want to ask him directly in case he doesn't know himself and other people can answer for him. If you take off the hat and put it into a VCR, will it play anything? And if so, what will it play?
That's a good question.
So
hopefully it's the first half of Titanic.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know.
The second half.
Or the third half.
Well, Cal is in most of the first half. The third half is something outrageous that we haven't gotten around to finishing yet.
I just really can't wait for the squeakquel.
2025 we'll get around to the third tape.
2025, Jack's back and he's angry.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Now that in the new one scene, and I don't know if you can roll the footage if we have it. I've got it on a flash drive. In the squeakquel, we actually revise the scene where Jack is painting Rose and he decides to paint Cal instead.
Oh.
Like,
Pretty hot.
because isn't the takeaway at the end of Titanic that Rose died? Like, she was at peace now that she told her story and she, like, faded away.
She was always a ghost.
So, like, it doesn't say anything about the fate of Cal. Like, he's pretty hot.
He did get away, right?
Yeah, because at the end, Rose is kind of hiding from him while he's like, they finally get ashore, and he's like, oh, Rose, my hair is fantastic. And he's looking for her. He's like, my shoulders are broad. I am masculine.
He's quite the man.
One time I played football with Cal. Not the actor who portrayed him, but just Cal.
A good guy?
He's pretty hot.
That's good.
I was like, this guy's pretty hot. He hasn't aged much since 1912.
They had sex in the end zone.
There you go.
It's, yeah, we asked the goalie to cover our position when we went to town on each other. And,
Their position was cowgirl.
We we slurped Monster Energy drinks out of each other's belly buttons.
That's pretty hot. It
was nice. I would do it again. He won't he kind of changes the subject when we're texting each other if I bring up anything sexual or intimate. So, I don't know.
What's your problem over there?
My face is itchy.
That's
We've got we started wearing these masks when we came back from the dead after our spawn killed us, and our first show was at Fubar Rest in Peace Fun Barn in St. Pete, and we're like, we heard that if we come back from heck, the depths of heck, that we won't be able to take these masks off. Do you guys know if it's true? And they just cheered, so like, and said no, leave the masks on. So like, I don't know if this thing comes off anymore.
I mean, probably not now.
I haven't
Your
tried.
skin is just like fused.
Did you just fucking talk about skin on air?
Sorry.
Speaking of fusion, do you prefer the Patara earring fusion or the fusion dance?
fusion dance.
Okay.
I'm all about the
Why?
dance.
Do you want to try?
No. But I thought I was like, I'm all about the dance.
All right. So
No treble.
you think if you put it in a VCR, it would work?
I think so.
All right. And we all agree that it plays one of the two released parts of the Titanic VHS.
I mean, if it doesn't, I'm disappointed. So
Yeah.
What is it, Dakota?
Prople.
You bro.
Prople.
We are Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
There's a skate park or something called the Bro Bowl in Tampa.
Oh,
When
yeah.
we first started, people thought we were called the Bro Bowl. I was like,
Is that real?
do you get kind of? It is real.
Oh, no.
It's very real. I don't know if that's fortunate or unfortunate.
Have you played there?
No, they won't. We sent an email I sent an email when I was a very young girl, in a different band called the Anti-Anthropics, to Skate Park of Tampa, Spot as they call it, or Transitions Art Gallery, or whatever the fuck it's turned into over the years. And I was like, hey, we'd like to play, man. Do you have any dates available for some bands? And I said, yeah, dude, where are you all from? And I was living in Zephyr Hills at the time, so I said Zephyr Hills, and I've never heard from them again, and I don't blame them.
Oh. When's the last time you played the Wakasasa?
Too long.
Too long.
Too long. It was long. He has never even set foot on the Wakasasa. He's been everywhere. But Squaltron is omnipresent. So he doesn't have the sentimentality of getting to visit these new locations and landmarks. But she would really like to play the Wakasasa.
I would.
Hey, maybe we can get it going. I don't know. I'll talk to our people, but
I'm into it. Yeah, please.
Ice Cream Apocalypse?
Ice cream. Oh my god. No, they won't let us play there anymore. They straight up told me no. But because there's a guy there who also likes jumbo shrimp. Like he added me on Facebook, and he's a really cool dude. And that's still a really cool place. Like no ill will from me. But I messaged him after he asked me if I could send him a MP3 of jumbo shrimp. And true story. And I was like, hey, we'd like to set up a show. Like, how about this date? And he's like, yeah, dude, I'll talk to my boss. And everything was going smooth. And finally he was like, my boss said that he does not like you guys. Like, I don't know why, but I don't think it's gonna work this time. I've been like really trying to sweet talk him into it. That's why I haven't told you no yet. But I don't think it's happening because the boss does not want it. And I was like, I'm gonna lick ice cream off of that man one day.
Rest in peace, Ice Cream Apocalypse.
Yeah, it was very fun. And I'm not gonna mention the name of the place because I know there are all kinds of rabid Prople fans who might try to go and say
Protest?
Yeah, protest, and that wouldn't be nice because it's a very cool place with very cool people.
Very
who
delicious ice cream, right?
have good taste in music.
And ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't say a word about short shorts. Like, they didn't say they didn't want short shorts back.
I've already played there like 5 times since, but
Is that true?
no.
Oh, fuck. I got so sad. Yeah, fuck. They have a new location in Temple Terrace, too. Oh, fuck. I'm getting close to spoiling things. They have a new location in Australia as well as the one in Temple Terrace and in Ybor City.
And Ybor? Well, that's the original one, right?
No, the original one is in Pensacola.
Okay. Is there really? There's 6 locations.
I don't know.
They're hustling the ice cream.
You just have to investigate on goggles.
Google?
Goggles.
Okay.
Or Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, I like Ash Shoes.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to Axe Jeeves?
No.
It's a hoot. I used to go to axjeeves.org. It's Jeeves is like a Samuel L. Jackson looking like cartoon, and you type in a question, ask it, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up, motherfucker." I go, okay. I swear, I will watch.
We have a lot of things. We have a lot of homework.
Yeah. Like putting these headphones on.
I thought you put those on at the beginning.
I did.
That's a whole new world now.
Oh my god. I can hear you. I can hear me. I can almost feel my penis shrinking. Can you guys talk?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I can. You're a little bit quiet. But I love A Quiet Place. I haven't seen it.
No spoilers.
Something about The Office. I also don't watch The Office.
Steve Carell kills Dumbledore. Spoiler alert.
Dude!
I haven't seen the Harry Potter movies, but we have a dog who looks like the elf, Dobby. Our dog Charles looks exactly like fucking Dobby. And I found out recently that Dobby dies in the movies or in the books, so like, why would I want to watch that?
No one wants to watch that.
I can hear you so clearly. You sound like a fucking majestic, ass nude, smooth skin god.
I hope so. Thank you.
That's pretty much what he is.
Yeah.
I do have smooth skin.
He's naked from the waist down.
How? No, I edit movies. I try. I never do a good job finishing anything, but this is live, correct?
Yeah.
And you, on the screen, I can see the screen over there and the screen up here. You look like you're wearing clothes. Yeah. On the screen, but you're completely fucking nude here. Like, how are you actually doing is it CGI or like?
Yeah, right now it's CGI. So we have someone that's working in the studio right now, just completely. No matter what movement I am, he's constantly on it.
That's crazy. Like we get in contact with him because it looks convincing.
Looks real, right?
Yeah.
Is this like dragging your shirt over top of you, no matter where you go?
Yeah, it's movie magic, really.
So it's not like something like a Snapchat filter or something where it's like auto detect.
No, we go full in on this.
That's insane.
Quick movements make
Yeah, can you like do a little dance? Hold on.
There it is. It's a little delayed, so you gotta wait a little bit.
Alright, it's worth it. Oh, I see me dancing.
Yeah, see? So he's on it.
That's
so
ridiculous.
It's delayed because he's got to edit really quick.
I was gonna say
yeah.
And he does a good job because like that's an actual shirt. It looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Shout out to Joey for that one. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Good old Joe.
Now, do you know what that says?
On the side?
Yeah, like all this stuff. Like, can you read that to me?
It's made up.
But
from my understanding, it's not real.
Oh, but it is.
It is.
Would you like to do the honors?
You know every language, right?
I am fluent in all 368 languages.
Can you read that to us?
It says, To Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Starring Burgess Meredith as the beaver. All will be served with cheese and Danishes.
Thank you.
You are welcome. It is still scrolling, but I do not understand Leet speak. You humans are so hilarious with your numbers instead of letters. Ha ha ha.
So Berenstein Bears or Berenstain Bears?
Wait, say it again.
Berenstein or Berenstain?
Stain?
Yeah.
I would say
Like Aaron Lewis. Like, it's been a while.
I think it's Stein.
I was thinking
No.
Stein.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, I have this distinctive memory of.
Steen.
I asked my third grade teacher, Miss Hathaway. I asked her if why it wasn't pronounced Stein, because I was like Frankenstein, Berenstein, and she said something along the lines of an elaborate version of "I don't fucking know, kid, shut up," and that wouldn't have happened if I was living in the Berenstain Bears universe.
Is this before or after she starred in the Princess Diaries?
This is after The Dark Knight Rises, so like post Christian Bale encounter.
Okay.
He was my favorite part of the Princess Diaries.
Yeah, right. And I've got average size thing. It's not too small.
If you believe, it gets bigger. Clap your hands if you believe.
There you go. Got a nice jumbo shrimp.
Yes, sir. Can we do a little audience participation thing?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna sing another song.
That's fine.
Like, it's a music show, right? Like, yeah, you have music people, musicians and bands and rubber bands. All right.
Can I ask a quick question before we
Yeah,
go
let's
into
do it.
So I see that it says episode 8, right?
Yeah.
So we know who was here for episode 7, but who else are we missing out on?
The next one's gonna focus on Leia, I believe, even though Carrie Fisher died. That's why I hear, though, is that the whole trilogy was supposed to be like spotlight for like 7 is Han, 8 is Luke, so 9 must be Leia. But Lando's coming back.
That's good.
I'm sorry I answered your question.
Oh, no, you.
Okay.
That was perfect. I was gonna say the same thing, so it's.
Are you ready? You guys ready?
I'm not sure what we're doing.
Beep your nose, beep your nose, beep it if you're happy. Beep your nose, beep your nose, beep it if you're happy. Are you not happy?
Nah, I'm beeping it.
Okay, I didn't hear it, I'm sorry.
Did the audience beep their nose? Did you beep?
Beep, beep.
No one is happy. Death will come soon.
I wish I could see those.
Fucking get a Prople life and you'll be able to. So yeah. We've got a cover EP coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or an album. I don't know yet. We'd like it. We're just going in and recording what we want to record right now because I want to give Why Even Ask a little bit of time to breathe.
And when's the Kiss cover album coming out?
That's a few years old by now.
Is it already
We
been out?
started in 1974 to release the albums.
I think it came out in August.
We had to, when we released the first album, it did okay. But the record company insisted that when we re-release it for the second pressing, that we do a cover of Love Theme. I'm sorry, Kissin' Time. It's been a long time. So they wanted us to do a cover of Kissin' Time to add in as a bonus track. And it's not my finest work, but that's still, I think it holds up. It's a powerful album from us. It's got Strutter, Deuce, Black Diamond, 100,000 Years. It's got some Nothing to Lose. Is actually about eating the gunk from between somebody's toes.
There we go.
So like,
I like that.
It's aged well, I'd say. No, the production on Hotter Than Hell, our second album, it could be better, but those songs aren't so bad. No, that's her least favorite of all that we've released so far.
Just couldn't really get into that one very much.
Yeah. Dressed to Kill is fine. But the pinnacle, I think, of our albums is Love Gun.
There we go.
Starts out strong with I Stole Your Love. That's a song about Squatron's ex-girlfriend.
So I went to Ace Frehley about a month back.
Can we not talk about this?
I didn't see you there. So what happened?
I was watching Titanic like a good mother would.
There you go.
I've outgrown the whole partying lifestyle, my friend. I play football on the weekends. All right, Monday through Friday, I go to work. A little bit of blue collar stuff.
You said you worked at the creamery.
At the creamery, I'm the electrician at the creamery, so I go to work. Friday, come home, crack open a cold beer and recline in my couch and watch some Bruce Willis flicks. Saturday, football day, without a doubt. I grab my 2 sons and my daughter, and we go out and we fucking thank the Lord for creating football, and go play football Sunday. Church, ice cream at my creamery. So like I'm really working 6 days a week, and it's rough, but the Lord's blessed me with a bountiful life full of Bounty paper towels.
That's good.
Yeah. So like.
So for the people tuning in right now who have no idea what's going on, we are with the Prople. Is there a way they can find you on the social media?
Yes, it's going to try to spell check you. If you type us in the search bar on Facebook or any place. All of our social media links are .com/theprople. Always look it up that way. It's easier. It requires less pages to load. And you're typing the same thing you would be typing into your Facebook search bar or Twitter. Do Twitter have a search bar? Instagram.
We are master tweeters.
Oh yeah. Yesterday no, I'm sorry. On New Year's Day, I returned to harassing Vera Farmiga and begging her to love us on Twitter.
There you go.
Still not showing us love, Vera.
It hurts, but maybe she's busy.
Yeah.
We are also available on MySpace.
Oh yes, we do have a MySpace. No kidding, I forgot about that. I'm not good at updating MySpace because I don't know what's going on anymore. I want a layout and stuff. But
You are not in my extended network.
they have connections now.
What about the
instead of
top
friends.
8? Is that a thing still?
No, because
They took that down?
it used to be friends, and now it's connections, and you can't have a top 8 in connections.
No.
So it's kind of a porn site now.
That's alright. Does Justin Timberlake still own that?
He is.
That's nice.
They have quite a bit of bigger artists on there. They say that MySpace is a platform for musicians, but I don't know about other musicians, but it's pretty fucking tolling on the mind figuring out how to navigate it. And I feel like I've heard other musicians say that they're stupid because I'm not mean enough to imply such things, that musicians are all stupid. How do you expect stupid people to use the platform to figure out how to navigate? Like, it's tough.
MySpace just kind of makes me want to go out and drive a golf cart.
Oh, yeah. And it happens to the best of us. It's happened to Hulk Hogan before. A golf cart incident.
Oh, I'm sure.
Can you see my lip?
Yeah.
It's really unsettling.
Luscious.
Thank you. So now
Stop
my
doing
mouth is
that.
closed.
No, it's not.
It looks plump and delicious.
Thank you.
I will eat that shortly.
Speaking of eating, what are you guys doing for lunch? Have any suggestions for us? What's going on in this area?
As far as food?
This is a foreign territory for us.
I don't really know.
Because
there's four of us.
There's 4 of us.
There's a Cracker Barrel, pretty good.
Listen, buddy. If I have to fucking tell you one more time not to call me a Cracker Barrel, I swear. I'm tired of having the same conversation.
Look.
Let's stop. Let's just cut a next question.
Next question is, do you want to see a sequel to Spider-Man 1 on the PS1? But it's not Spider-Man 2, it's just a sequel to Spider-Man 1.
So is it also called Spider-Man 1?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 1 more!
One more.
Spider-Man X. No, that sounds real. That sounds like something that actually would have come out in the time period.
That's on you, porn!
Alright, let's do it.
Spider-Man
Are you about to reveal something to us? Do you have it? Spider-Man 1.2.
No, I mean, I'm just as excited as you are, but, like, would you like to see that?
I'd like to see it, hear it, and feel it within my very soul.
There we go. I want to see Eat a Dick.
I will hook you up. I wish I would have known that there were people who remembered that they were anticipating that.
I've been waiting this whole time.
January, though.
I would have brought
It's now finally January.
What if Jerry get iPad?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, look, all I'm saying is we need an exclusive copy to do an in-depth, detailed review of the Prople Eat a Dick.
We can do that. We can hook you up.
Now, have you seen the cover art?
No. I might have. And that's probably why I know about it.
Okay. Alright.
But it's been a while. It's been quite a while. That's why I bring it up. I was like,
hold my head up high. It's been a while.
I think that's going to be on the cover art.
Yeah, we've got some stained covers going on the
you're
cover.
putting Nickelback on there?
Oh, no, we're not supporting those fuckers after what they did. That's not what we do.
We've got a Disturbed cover coming up, though, so that'll be cool.
Oh, did I do it right? Does that sound good?
That sounds pretty good.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, I felt it.
Oh, shit. Can you not finger girls in the studio? Like, that gets messy.
Sorry.
Holy gosh. What about the hands? Like, can you talk about, like, is it living tissue like you see in the Terminator movies, or
These hands?
those hands?
These hands are biologically engineered for me. I have an endoskeleton that I keep on the inside instead of bone.
Do you have feeling?
I feel nothing but hunger. I hunger for flesh.
Okay.
Did you do you actually bite your nails, or did you get them that way so it would look authentic?
These were all grown in a laboratory. When I have not gone with enough flesh, I begin to eat myself.
So, T2 3D, what are your thoughts?
I prefer Shrek 4D.
Okay. What were you asking about earlier? The attraction that was before Wild Arctic at SeaWorld?
Yeah, it's called something about Lost Bermuda Triangle or Missing.
You guys heard of that? At SeaWorld, there was apparently an attraction before Wild Arctic that something about the Bermuda Triangle.
No.
I learned that this morning.
That was before all of us were invented or something.
It will be talked about in the sequel documentary Blackfish 2, Blackfish Harder.
We told you to lay off the politics.
All politics are going to be a moot discussion when all politicians are ground into sausage.
Sausage.
Have you ever, am I the only person here who's ever, like, you know,
Sausage?
sausage?
What type of sausage?
Like, Italian sausage.
See, I'm a fan of chicken sausage. No offense, guys, but all I can say is delicious if I had to give a review.
Yeah,
That was a really solid review.
Thank you.
You should, like, review things for a living.
Thanks, I might.
Before I stopped eating meat, I went to Publix one day with a friend of mine, and they had turkey meatballs. Like they were giving out samples of turkey meatballs, and it was so good. I went and bought like 3 different packs of meatballs, and I didn't eat them. I don't know why I bought them. I ate one. I heated up 1 pack, and I ate a bunch. But I'm like, this is a lot of meatballs.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this? I like the Guardian or Guardians of the Galaxy Beyond Meat meatballs, though.
I think it's called Gardein, but I could be very
Olive Garden?
Paula Deen. Olive Red Lobster. That was me saying I love Red Lobster.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
Paula Deen is my favorite Guardian of the Galaxy.
Egg McMuffin.
Somebody's talking. I just can't read because I don't have eyes.
Listen, bud. I play football, so I have the eyes. I am the linebacker. That's what I call the area underneath my ball sack, like the trail to my butthole, like that little fresh, tender area. I call it the line.
Gooch?
Yeah, it's the line. I don't really know why I call it the line.
That's alright.
I don't know if it's everyone has like a 3D line. Like it's like it's a ridge.
I haven't examined mine. Oh, you feel it though?
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I feel it physically. I feel it within my heart. The line is, it's a line.
In bovine culture, we call that the Ryan Reynolds, because it is known as the Deadpool.
Y'all are weird.
You will all see.
Someone called you a horse.
Calling
That's
people a
not
whore is really mean.
Come on. This is 2019, Mr. Lake. We don't call people whores because what people choose to do with their times and their bodies is their business. And
I
that's
will
okay.
fully admit the cow orgies that I have participated in are very wonderful, and horses have been involved.
Do cows have red rockets?
Without a doubt, that's how we travel through space.
Do you know this green person?
Nope.
Get the green giant. I said that because he has
Green
a
giant
giant
is
dick.
what we call our phalluses when we are having sex. Grab my green giant, baby. Oh, yeah.
What did we talk about earlier with the eat a dick game? Avoid the green dicks.
String beans. I don't know.
Right in the Brussels sprouts. Oh, yeah. Keep it going.
I'm
Have you ever
still hungry.
eaten collard greens?
No,
Like,
they're really gross.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
That is a racist term in cow culture. You should not call them collard greens.
What are we supposed to call them?
Greens that wear polos is what I usually, because they have collars. But
Pop that collar, baby. Oh, yeah.
I bring a zoot suit. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Throw back a bottle of beer.
Wait, so only one of us looks like we smoke weed? What are we implying here?
I don't know about the rest of you, but I am high as a fucking kite.
I get high on all those poles, dude. You're gonna have to be more specific.
How do you think I'm 30 minutes into the future?
Can you post a picture of your wiener so I can better recognize you? Like, can you direct message?
Can you just come in?
Comment me.
Stop.
I depending on who you are.
Join us and you can participate in the horse orgy.
You can. I'll pull up a chair right
Hey.
here for you. Oh, you can't see that.
That they call it ill options because there are so many options of
Exactly.
what we can do
Oh.
that it makes you ill.
Exactly.
You can sit on my lap.
It's also a tribute to the third the third triplet in Rugrats, so it's Phil, Lil, and Ill. And they cut it out because it died. It was stillborn.
Do you think Dill was part of their faith?
Who is the... Alright, a serious question. I want answers from everyone. I want elaborate answers. I want you to tell me why. Who is the hot... And I'm not judging. Who's the hottest character in the entire cast of Rugrats?
In the entire cast?
The entire cast. So it could be Spike.
Can it be all grown up? Can we include that?
No. That's the next... we'll get there.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go with Angelica's mom. Hard-working woman. Always busy.
She's got the... yeah. She has nice eyes.
What's his name?
Wow. Why does it have to be a he? Why are you so close-minded?
It's...
not all of us have to only like men.
Did you just assume his gender?
I know exactly who you are. Holy shit, what's going on, dude?
Does that mean you're the one that looks like you smoke weed?
Yeah, because I sucked all of them.
Who drew this picture of my penis?
Fuck, that's impressive.
yeah.
Like, I'm not even...
Wait, what's Phil and Lil's dad's name?
Howard.
He's so smoking hot.
But why?
His hair. I just want to grab it and just really give it to him.
Yeah. What do you think?
Howie.
Easy answer, Reptar. I've got to find me a Reptar.
One of my favorite episodes is when they get locked in the toy store.
No, that's horrifying.
I like comedy.
Romantic comedies. Those are-
Will Ferrell.
Was Will Ferrell in that episode?
No, it was Adam Sandler.
Oh,
Will Ferrell is the voice of Howard, right?
Yeah, that's why. I think that might also be why I find him just so irresistibly attractive.
And what astounds me is that Howard Stern is what they based Howard's appearance off of. They made him look like Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the dude who plays Chewbacca. I used to get them mixed up. Because they're tall, older dudes with curly hair.
I think that was John Lithgow.
Yeah, that's John lit my glowing penis is actually... You know he's a descendant of Fred Gwynn, right?
That is amazing, if true.
I learned that when I was watching Waterboy.
Waterboy just came out. No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but actors, not characters.
Oh. Wait, he said something.
Lake DK is requesting that we play The Longest Yard on TV. Can we do that? Can your shirt guy do that?
We can do that.
Colonel Sanders is in that. That's really on topic. Speaking of The Longest Yard, the new one with Adam Sandler, not the Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor?
Oh no! Cool your jets. Have you guys ever seen Orbit?
No.
No. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the only person who saw that movie that I know. Everyone I talk to, they're like, some people go as far as saying, "What the fuck is Norbit?" Like, it's the only movie where Eddie Murphy has a clean shaven chin, and that when I saw that movie, I was like, I never realized Eddie Murphy always has facial hair.
Dude, I was terrible
Eddie,
at that.
rest in peace. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, right.
Did you ever play Dance Dance Revolution? Because I was terrible at that.
Those are C's. He's talking about CC's Pizza.
Delicious.
CC's Pizza is one of the few places that actually carries human flesh at this time.
Pretty sure they advertised that stuff.
Yeah.
It goes good with their macaroni and cheese pizza.
Waffle House does humans, don't they?
I believe so. But I don't go to Waffle House. Only hobos and hillbillies eat at Waffle House.
Speaking of macaroni and cheese, alright, I need some opinions on this. So,
You better not be questioning my life
I'm
choices
not.
here.
Oh my god. Okay,
Did you just assume my pasta?
I need some opinions. So we make chili but we put it over like pasta, right? Like chili mac type of a thing. So
Who's
we always
Mac?
put cheese on top of it. So somebody's brilliant idea last night was to say, oh, instead of just regular pasta, let's just put the chili over Kraft mac and cheese.
Now, does that not
I
sound
need some
phenomenal?
Yay or nay? What about you, Lake Dude?
Are you fucking high? That's stoner food.
Chili on Kraft mac and cheese? Yay or nay? Come on, dude.
If you don't answer, I'm gonna fucking strangle myself and die on this stream.
We are delayed, so give him a second. What if he left?
Can you see if they left? That's so sad.
What the does that have to do with it?
So, the final countdown! Right? Am I right or am I right?
No, but for real, like chili on Kraft mac and cheese.
All right, you're not gonna like this, but I would say that sounds pretty good.
That sounds phenomenal. You're gonna put...
There's something about the Kraft mac and cheese with the powdered cheese. That's
Cause you,
that's up there for me. I don't know.
A lot of people put American cheese all over chili to begin with, and that's fucking gross. But it tastes good.
No, we put cheddar.
We do, but
Cheddar's pretty good.
I'm just saying, it's like a common thing.
Have you ever heard of something called a Twinkie sandwich?
Let's talk about this.
No,
No, we have not heard. What's a Twinkie sandwich, Squatron?
The Twinkie sandwich was, in history, created by Weird Al Yankovic. The Twinkie sandwich is one raw Twinkie cut vertically into a hot dog bun, which is then placed in a regular or vegetarian hot dog, sprayed copiously with easy cheese, and dipped in milk. You should try it. It is delicious.
No, you were wrong from the Twinkie.
Hey, that's the Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
Something about Woody Harrelson, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's requesting another. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, aliens, stop, eat the chunky amen food. You might catch the Reaper.
That was beautiful. That was very heartfelt. Is that what he said?
The seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, nor the rain.
Are you seriously gonna sit here and sing fucking Nazareth while we're trying to make a professional image of ourselves? You always act like you're the babysitter, but you're sitting here singing silly songs while we're trying to have a serious interview. Like, can you please take a notch down? Come on.
I'm sorry, I'm terribly high and drunk.
Wow. Anyway, yeah, we're pretty, we're going places. We got a new album coming out. I don't know when.
We
haven't
have an
started.
album that just came out.
Oh, we have an album that just came out. October 31st. One of my proudest achievements with the Prople so far has nothing to do with music. We had an all-day movie marathon of horror movies hosted by Professor William X. Strange and Dickie Calf Goblin, which are these new characters in universe of the Prople, like the Crypt Keeper, like they're the horror hosts.
They just kind of fucking showed up one day and they wouldn't leave, so we put them to work.
Yeah,
It was
so
great.
like, and it's a really cool thing. Like, they tell you facts about the movies, and we played full movies. We streamed it on Facebook.
There you
and
go.
I'd like to make that a annual tradition. And I also am hoping to expand Dickie and Professor Strange to comic form, so we can have, aside from the Revenge comics, individual horror tales involving the Prople, hosted by Dickie Calf Goblin and Professor Strange.
Quite the interesting world that you guys live in.
Yes.
One time, we built a haunted house
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
based
oh my
off of
God.
our It's been a while since we've seen you, man. We built a haunted house based off of our music.
It's been a while since I could hold
Stop giving spoilers.
my-
Hasn't come out yet.
It's been a long time since I've rock and rolled.
Has it been 30 minutes? Let me guess.
Rock and roll all night.
And part of every day.
Party every day. I wanna walk this way all night.
And part of every way.
The spirit of radio, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, dude, holy shit. You know what I'm gonna have for lunch, right?
Honey, chili, jerk sesh,
Dude,
jumbo shrimp.
Ah!
is it illegal to turn people on air?
I think so.
Fuck. Oh my god. Green. Have you ever had spinach before?
Yep.
What are your thoughts?
Big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Like that one? Or-
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Are you a fan of spinach?
I am. But it's weird. It tastes so fake. Like, doesn't spinach have like a little bit of a weird flavor that's like, this isn't a real thing that I'm eating?
Oh, do you like cooked spinach or raw spinach?
Oh.
Both.
Okay.
Raw spinach tastes significantly less fake than cooked spinach.
I usually eat it raw, so that's that good stuff.
I got a little dick.
Spinach salad. Woo!
Fuck.
I don't want to eat jumbo shrimp.
Have you ever? Alright, so sweet tomatoes.
Sweet tomatoes.
Sweet tomatoes.
Pretty cool place. All you could eat pizza and muffins.
And have you ever have you ever contemplated why the mac and cheese is the only bland item on the entire buffet? Like
No.
everything's so flavorful, but you have the mac and cheese and sweet tomatoes and it's like really watery or something.
Like they have the ice cream toppings to really enhance the mac and cheese.
Oh yeah. I put strawberry lemonade in mac and cheese.
There you
Save
go.
that crazy strawberry lemonade.
It gives it a zesty flavor.
It does indeed.
So the Prople made it all the way down here in the sweet Newport Richie area, promoting all your new albums.
Why even
DVDs.
ask specifically?
Why even ask?
Why even ask is for anyone who didn't hear. 20-song album. We've got hip hop. We got country. We've got come on, how
Some
many?
R&B.
R&B. There's a soul song.
Couple jazz influences in there.
There is a spoken word monologue.
But please give us money because we're hungry. We need Lake DK.
Yeah, we need Lake DK to send in.
No, we need money so that Lake DK can fly in from Europe and hang out with us. We got a spot right here for him.
The final countdown.
And his 4-wiener body.
Have you guys heard my Goku impression?
No.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Nice. Can you do a special beam cannon?
Special beam cannon!
There we go.
Can you do Majin Buu?
Alright, get this one. Me gonna eat you up.
I was like, spot on.
I feel like I could voice an entire Dragon Ball fan series by myself. Have you heard my Gohan?
Let's hear it.
But Mr. Piccolo, I can't do that. My father says that this is against the law.
Uh-oh.
I can't read any of
They're
that.
turning on me.
This guy's a real big Dead Kennedys fan.
Yeah, right. He plays Donkey Kong.
Oh, fuck. Does he play it at his lake house?
Lake House Donkey Kong.
Have you ever
Sounds
been...
dangerous.
Alright, hold on. Genuine question before I ask this question. What is a bathhouse?
A bathhouse?
Yeah,
A house you take a bath in?
that's actually what it is.
I don't think so.
No. What's Squatron? What's a bathhouse?
Typically, in ancient history, a bathhouse is a place where people would go for sauna-like treatments, along with massages and other holistic treatments.
Like massages with happy endings?
Oftentimes.
What about messages?
Oh, dude! He plays Donkey Kong in Denmark.
You don't have to talk about political things, Lake House.
Have you ever seen that movie?
We're trying to be, I've seen House at the End of the Street.
It's like the same. I think that's a remake.
Alright, fucking, what's his name? Vince Carter from the Lakers. We gotta have a talk, dude. You can't sit here and talk about politics in the chat. Oh, we're apolitical. We don't talk about politics. That's a can of worms we don't want to open. So if you wouldn't mind, just kind of cool it. You can ask questions, free speech and all, but we're not going to answer your political questions that you keep asking. So give it a rest, buddy.
I will only answer one question about the future. Only one.
What happens in 30 minutes?
Your mother.
Oh my god. Hey, anyone
The bottom of her feet.
Oh fuck. Bright futures ahead for the human race. Yes, we play Red Dead Redemption 2 sometimes.
Don't I look... Wait, who do I look like?
Alright. Quiz.
Wait, where's the camera?
Right over there. Who does Miss Carrie Frankenstein look like out of the entire cast of Red Dead Redemption 2? Now, it's on a delay, so I'm going to answer for you, and I'm going to guess that you are going to say...
Wait, he's guessing.
Hosea Matthews. Right? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Can this guy be fucking blocked? Like, get the fuck out of here. She looks like Hosea. You goddamn chump.
Do you remember when you were called a chump?
I could see that.
Which character do I look like?
I'm gonna assume that you're gonna say Dutch's penis. Dutch has very luscious black hair, so you look like Dutch's dick, right?
Did you say touch his dick?
What? No, I don't. I've never seen a penis. What's a dick? I look like him?
No, I think Squatron looks like him.
Oh,
Does that mean that me and Squatron look alike?
No, he was. Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to eat jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp.
Now-
Now, when is that music video dropping, by the way?
Is this your one question about the future?
Yes. You only get one, right?
You only get one.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
This music video will be dropped and then picked back up in the next 2 years.
Can you live with that?
That's fine.
That's
Thank
all
you.
wait, but.
I still don't know who the weed smoker is.
Well, he's answered about you, and he's answered about Squatron, so I am the weed smoker. Dude, I already told you, I play football, so the only things I smoke are fucking nice, skinny poles. Only skinny ones. I can't do chodes. Nothing against them. They just don't fit in my mouth.
Can't have that.
It's a lot more narrow than it looks. Can you hear that?
Yeah. It's nice.
Is that your teeth?
No, that's what it sounds like when I eat corn on the cob.
Oh,
It's like,
I would never know. I'm hungry.
ew. Listen, buddy. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Can't confirm that.
Tim Allen? Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah to Bunyan. Oh, that actually, I thought that said Bunyan. That actually says Bunyan. Hell yeah to fucking Bunyan Woman. Now that's gotta be a Prople fan. We've been talking about feet the entire thing. So this person.
Home Improvement is probably like the greatest show of all time.
Yeah, they have a Halloween special that I watch. Fucking, isn't it a darned shame that Last Man Standing got canceled?
No, it didn't. Remember, it got picked back up, I think.
Hell yeah, amen, brother.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Tim
What is
Allen.
your favorite current sitcom?
The
And
Santa
why
Claus.
is it Young Sheldon?
Why is it Young Sheldon? Well, he's very intelligent, for one. I'm a big fan of laugh tracks. You know, they really guide me through what's funny and what's not funny. So I guess that would be it.
Have you ever seen Titanic with the laugh track?
No, I've been trying to do that though, but not yet.
Every time Cal pulls his pants down, they put a laugh track on because everyone makes this face. And it's like they're astounded at the power of his raw hung dick.
Okay, other than Young Sheldon, because that was the obvious winner, what's your other favorite current sitcom on ABC right now?
On ABC?
Yeah. I mean, that's like the only channel.
I don't even know what's on ABC.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me?
That was really heartfelt.
Yeah, I like that.
Cover album. Yeah.
Doing children's songs.
Let me credit that.
That ABC song is actually on Why Even Ask.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like.
It's the hidden track. You must listen to it backwards.
Can anyone sing it the way it is on Why Even Ask? Or do the ABCs backwards?
You did it. Why can't you do it now?
I think I missed a verse.
Sounds pretty good. That's not. It wasn't noticeable.
Nobody, it's okay.
You humans are hilarious with your tiny amount of letters.
How many letters do you have if you're counting us as tiny?
Ha! The ungulate language has over 5,000 letters.
That just seems a little bit like overkill.
Maybe your mother seems like overkill.
Her mom doesn't listen to that type of music.
No.
We bought her mom a Queen CD for Christmas. So fun fact, I started listening to Queen like 2 weeks ago when the movie came out.
Nice.
I never
you like it so far?
Yeah. We're covering Radio Gaga soon. I don't think I was supposed to say that.
Spoiler alert.
That's what we're covering soon. Radio Gaga was a joke.
That sounds really good.
We're covering Freddie Mercury's flatlining when he died.
really, really harsh.
Too soon?
Not soon enough.
So get this. Freddie Mercury was barefoot when he died.
Was he?
Is that fuck? I don't know.
Sure.
Fucking, are you kidding me? Like, you have no dignity. Like, oh my god. Whatever. Some people fucking have no standards for how they present themselves to the world. It's fucked up. You never see Hulk Hogan barefoot.
No.
What if you did? What kind of feet do you think Hulk Hogan has?
Sexy pedicured feet.
I bet there is a lot of hair on his toes.
Because the rest of his body is like shaved. Do you think
he waxes?
He's got
like
20-inch pythons, all American steel, real deal Hulkamaniac. Come on.
But what do you think? Like
His toes?
His toes.
I would personally get on my knees, open my mouth, and put every single one of his toes inside my mouth and swish it around and just get all the flavors of the beach, of the wrestling ring, everything.
Hulkamania will run wild in your mouth.
Exactly.
But I mean, do we think he has long toes?
I think that, you know, he's got people who take care of him, nurture him, shave him,
cleanse him,
and they probably keep all that in a jar, and they're waiting for me to take that jar and eat everything.
Okay.
That's what shitness water is made out of, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you guys use Hulkamania?
No,
Can't talk about that?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
essence of Hulk Hogan.
Can you, alright, I want everyone to do this. Look at the camera, and can you illustrate what shape of, what does Hulk Hogan's pinky toenail look like?
Illustrate the shape of his pinky?
Like, what's the shape of his pinky toenail?
It'd be like, oh man.
Is it long?
Yeah, like that. Like 2 shafts and like a
so it's pointy at the bottom?
No, like, I can't do it because, like, imagine, like, this is cut off, right? It's just like it's 2 shaft and, like, a mushroom cap. Yeah, with like a mushroom cap.
It's not really well kept.
Yeah, it kind of just...
Trim them off.
Yeah.
What do you think? When it's Hulk Hogan's toenail.
I would think it would probably be something like this.
I could see that.
Yeah, mushroom tip is thick.
Yeah.
The tip game is strong.
I'm trying to picture it, and it's not too hard. What do you think?
What does his toenail look like?
His pinky toenail.
Oh. You go first. I'll be right back.
Like that? Probably. Oh, dude, it's hard to keep it together like his pinky toenail.
Can I show you? I have one of his pinky toenails, actually.
Fuck. Nice.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Fuck. You guys see it?
Be careful with it. It's very, very fragile.
Is this an older one?
Yeah.
It's from the set of Rocky 3, I think. Dude, that is from the set of Rocky 3. I can almost smell Mr. T and Mr. T's jewelry on it.
Iced tea? Yeah.
Do you want it? No offense.
It is okay.
Dude.
That's a movie prop. Are you kidding?
It is delicious. It tastes just like I hoped it would.
Why do you have to do this every time we...
Is that covered in... you gotta wash your hands before the next time we play fucking patty cake. Paul Bunyan, what are we eating for lunch after this?
Yeet.
And hopefully after this is so soon, I'm so hungry.
We're fucking taking our sweet ass time. We were told that we have a 14-hour time slot.
Fortnite? Fuck yeah, brother.
The Prople are going to do an entire album based on the game Fortnite.
This is a true story.
What is that?
I don't like to spoil everything.
Don't spoil it all.
See, I have a rule. You can watch me pick my nose, and you can watch me eat my boogers. But if you watch the whole sequence in one sitting, then you have to try a sample, and then you're gonna be hooked. So like it gets inconvenient.
It's the snack that smiles back.
Hey, Green Man, what is that?
Green Man.
Listen, dude, I'm gonna
Does he know
fucking
that his
come to
name's
your
a
house
giant?
and pound you, brother.
Or is it different on his computer? Or phone? Or iPod Nano?
Green Man, are you watching on an iPod
Lake
Nano?
House, Donkey Kong, Denmark friend.
Loch Ness Monster.
Dude, I saw that Loch Ness Monster.
Do you think the Loch Ness Monster has a red rocket?
Ooh.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
It'd be a big red rocket.
Is that like big? Do you think it's the size of his neck?
Probably.
Do you
Isn't
think
his whole body his neck?
Sasquatch has a red rocket? Bigfoot. No, bro. We're gonna fucking come to your house and beat you up and shout homophobic slurs at you while we fucking eat footballs if you don't quit your shit, brother. Hell yeah, friend. Barbecue. Fuck yeah.
See you at the barbecue.
Wait, what's... Oh, the... Fuck you. We smoke our fucking ribs here. Or something. And we play football.
Why are you so angry at him then?
Fox fucking 13, motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, what's your favorite sitcom on Fox?
And why is it young Sheldon?
I'm a big fan of the news. So that's my answer.
Hi, I'm Dave Osterberg. I'm Paul Delgado.
Is that the guy that does the To Catch a Predator?
No, that's Chris Pratt. Right?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Chuck is my favorite character from Better Call Saul. Truly.
Should just be called Better Call Chuck.
Better fuck Chuck.
Have you ever seen that? Better Luck Chuck.
I believe I saw it on Cinemax late at night.
Good luck, Chuck.
Hey, whatever happened to Dane Cook? Is he still showing
Rest in
up?
peace.
I cooked him and
Is he
ate
dead?
him.
I don't know.
Oh.
He was supposed to make an appearance today, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to be here, but I haven't heard from him in the last 5 years, so
Fuck.
really don't know.
Where you at, Dane?
So are you like dishing out, or if you're listening to this, Dane, just know that I'm gonna remember this.
Please come.
Oh.
Lake DK.
Does this camera make me look fat?
No. Your fat makes you look fat.
What?
You're a real fucking football squatron.
You're a real fucking chump.
Some of my grandchildren were turned into footballs.
Oh, boy, have we got a story for you. Lake Donkey Kong, Lake House Loch Ness Monster, August 5th, 1973, is asking, who is Dean? Well, you see.
That's kind of a personal question, dude.
No, we've got this.
Okay. Alright.
It's been long enough. So you've seen Dragon Ball, right? Just not Dragon Ball Z. In Dragon Ball Z, Goku ends up meeting his brother and finding out that he's a Saiyan, which is an alien warrior race, and his brother fucking clobbers the show so bad that Piccolo himself ends up coming to the scene saying, "Listen, I don't like the idea of teaming up with you, but this is the best hope we've got at defeating this, because if anyone's gonna take over the world and do evil people stuff, it's gonna be me, not him." So they chase after Goku's brother. Goku's brother actually kidnaps his 5-year-old or 4-year-old son, 4.5-year-old son, to saying, if you don't agree to join me by this time tomorrow, Goku, then I'm gonna take your son. He's gonna join me. And Goku's like, no, we can't let that happen. Now, Goku actually ends up holding his brother Raditz, like, from behind and sacrificing himself while Piccolo kills both of them in one shot with a special beam cannon, which is what I demonstrated earlier. And in Raditz's dying breath, he says, "You idiots, fucking these scouters." He has a scouter, which is, it's like this, except it tells you what gas stations near you have the cheapest gas. And he's like, "These are also transmitters, so my 2 Saiyan friends are on their way here right now. Like, they should be here in less than a year, so good job. You just killed Goku and fucked yourself by killing me. You think you're so cool, you think this is a big win, but now 2 Saiyans are coming, so the gang from Dragon Ball, like Yamcha, Tien, all those folks get together. Meanwhile, Piccolo kidnaps Goku's son Gohan and forces him to train for a year. Everyone's training in anticipation for all these 2 Saiyans that are coming in a year's time that Raditz warned everyone about. And finally, a year passes, and out he steps. Dean Moore from a space pod. Now, the first thing that Dean did when he got to Earth was he went like this, and I thought he was shoving his hand out of the TV to finger me, but he went like this, and an entire fucking city blew up. So Dean has unbelievable power, and Dean is ruthless and unstoppable, and we have to sing about him. It's a bit of a coping mechanism. It's out of fear, it's anger, sadness that he's killed our friends at this point. We sing about him as a coping mechanism. We're making fun of him knowing that he's not going to hear it, because we fucking need a mental release, because he wiped out that entire city. He killed my friend Chaozu from Dragon Ball. Chaozu actually sacrificed himself, but like ruthless killer. So yeah, it's taken me a while to be able to open up about this, but that pretty much sums it up. That's where we're at.
I have a quick question for the group. I need everyone to focus though for just a second. Does Samuel L. Jackson like anime?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Does Dean Moore have a red rocket?
Wait, this guy just wrote us a paragraph. And the answer to yes, Dean Moore has a huge, powerful red rocket.
I'm fairly certain I have seen Samuel L. Jackson in hentai.
Is that true?
He stars in it.
That's...
It's really hot.
I've got to go pee potty soon. Oh my
I have to
gosh.
eat food and
You will fucking... Oh my
You guys want to wrap up?
I don't know about
dude,
that.
I love rap.
I would love to wrap you up in a tortilla and deep fry you.
Is that you finally suggesting what's for lunch? No, you suggested Cracker Barrel. You're good.
Wait, is that
Like which?
are you gonna just throw down a beat for us here? Is that what you were suggesting?
Negative.
That is disappointing.
Right?
Or we gotta do at least one other song. You agree?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Gotta channel it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Chuck me while I hug you. 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 Chuck me. Chuck me. Chuck me while I hug you. Chuck me. Chuck me. Chuck me while I hug you. Chuck me. Chuck me. Chuck me while I hug you. Chuck me while I hug you. Alright, let's wrap things up. We are the Prople. I'm Marky Karloff. This is Squatron Shingledecker.
I'm Carrie Frankenstein.
I'm Squatron Shingledecker.
I am Maki Karloff.
And I am Josh Takenji. Here we go. Our Father, who art in heaven, holy is your name. Our Father, who art in heaven, holy is your name. Thy kingdom come, holy is your name. Thy kingdom come, holy is your name. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Holy is your name. Holy is your name. Holy is your name. Amen.
Wow.
Good night.
Farewell.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. We've been practicing that one. It's off of our most recent album, Why Even Ask?
Looking forward to that. Release date is when?
October 31st, 2018.
There we go.
Go download that shit.
Download it. We'll have CDs available through Bandcamp. Once again, we're going to be renovating the Prople.com to where Prople are us and Prople Eat a Dick, the game, are available on one beautiful platform with a beautiful domain name. Thank you, GoDaddy.
Oh, Daddy.
How can Lake DK find you?
We're also on Spotify.
Listen,
Right?
Lake. Is that Lake Dick? Like, Dick is like Dick.
Yeah.
It's Lake Dick. So, Lake Dick, we, Facebook.com/TheProple.
Get a pen. Write this down.
TheProple.bandcamp.com.
THE.
EA Sports. It's in the game. That's TheProple. Not Prople, not Propel shit, fitness water. Prople.
Dude, you say cool, but you better fucking do it.
I will come to your house and fucking eat your ass, I swear. I'm fucking watching you. What you don't realize is that the Ill Option studio actually has a screen in front of the camera, and I can see you. Oh my god. Stop! Gross. Stop! We've got, Spotify. You can find us on most music places. We're on iTunes and stuff. Yeah, but our Facebook is where we're most active. Instagram @the Prople. Maybe that's ATTHEPROPLE, or maybe that's the @ symbol.
I don't think you need to say the @
Well, how would you say it?
I don't know.
Listen.
I don't think people say @
I heard. No, I said earlier. I referenced the Tumblr meltdown with the porn stuff.
Yeah.
I am in touch.
Oh yeah, that's
So
true. I'm sorry.
cool it.
We're also on MySpace.
We are on MySpace. We don't have a Tumblr, I don't think.
I don't know.
No one does anymore.
Well, I might do a Pornhub, but I saw another band do it, another local band, so I'm letting them have their time so they don't realize that I'm like totally just fucking lifting the idea from them.
And we have a Twitter.
We do have a Twitter.
We're really good at tweeting things.
If you like Vera Farmiga our entire Twitter account is us begging Vera Farmiga to love us. So
Yeah, but what's his face liked us?
yes, I forgot to tell you about this.
It's a big spotlight moment
Fucking
for the Prople.
fruit seller video. You might remember it. One of the stars of Bates Motel. We tagged a bunch of people, Vera Farmiga included. We said we wish Vera Farmiga would love us in our video, but then we said people we also want to marry us, and we tagged some of the cast members. And the guy who played Sheriff Romero in Bates Motel likes the fruit seller video.
There we
and
go.
It's your fault.
Thanks, Dad.
Little shout out there.
Fuck yeah. I don't know where we're available. This is my problem with social media is I forget about all of it, so we're
Literally
not active.
everything. Just Google the Prople.
And when it says, do you mean the people?
You say
no.
no.
We mean the fucking Prople, the best band on the face of the earth.
The next big Kiss cover band.
Now, I don't know about you, Lake Dick, but I'm going to pee after this. We're probably going to eat soon.
Yes, please.
Bum, 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 bum,
Thanks
bum,
for
bum.
hanging out, Lake.
Yes, and thank you for having us.
Oh, no problem.
I hope you'll invite us back. Maybe we'll have less to actually talk about next time, so we can just
Is this your
do this
dog?
the whole time.
That's not my dog. We do know the dog, though.
Okay, well that's still pretty cool then. What's the dog's name? Is
Biscuit.
it really?
That's
Yep.
incredible.
That's oh my god.
I did not know that.
That's real deal.
That's incredible.
Well, anyway, we are going to sign off right now. Please subscribe. Please join us for more live content because it only gets hotter. It only gets fresher. I'm licking my lips already. So come on, Lake DK, please subscribe.
Do it.
And that's all I got to say. So we got 10 seconds.
I've got wiener that's like this big. No
Wait,
joke.
who else? What Bunyan? You subscribe too?
Paul Bunyan, subscribe or I'm gonna fucking come to your house and lick Lake DK's butthole.
Do it!